Less than just 24 hours after our first snowflakes of the season fell, a significant lake effect snow event looks to take aim at Chicago and northeastern Illinois. Already this afternoon, intense lake effect snow is ongoing across northern Indiana and southwestern Michigan, with this current band extending all the way down into central Indiana this afternoon. You'll also notice these small little eye-like features within the lake effect snow band over Lake Michigan. These are called mesolows, and one of these will be the key feature behind driving this entire band of heavy snow westward into Illinois tonight. Looking at a high-resolution model here, you can see how by 9 to 10 p.m., one of those mesolows over the lake begins to kick the entire band westward, closer to the Illinois-Wisconsin shoreline. By 9 to 10 p.m. and afterwards, conditions will quickly deteriorate in lake-adjacent areas, and this initial band of snow could actually reach as far inland as the Fox Valley. Snowfall rates will be heavier the closer you are to the lake, with 2 to 4 inches per hour possible, along with thundersnow likely. West of I-355, though, snow will be mainly light and accumulations will be much less than lakeside. As we get into the overnight hours, looking here at 1 a.m., the main convective band of heavy snow will set up somewhere between far southern Wisconsin and northwestern Indiana. Exactly where this band sits for the longest will determine just exactly how much snow will fall, as even just an hour or two under this band will drop several inches of snow. But if we can get this convective lake effect band to sit over the same areas for more than a couple of hours, as this particular model run suggests it doing across far northeastern Illinois, totals could quickly become out of hand and approach double digits or even exceed. This particular model run hangs the most intense band right up along the Illinois-Wisconsin border there, stalling it out for a couple hours before it finally begins to press southeast across the rest of Cook County and Will County after daybreak. Finally, in the 6 to 8 a.m. time frame, this band should be a bit more progressive as it shifts into northwestern Indiana. There is still a high level of uncertainty just how quickly this intense band of snow shifts away from us, and this will have a significant impact on snow totals. If this band shifts away quickly, as it usually tends to do, snowfall totals will be less significant across Cook, Lake, and far eastern Will counties. But by late morning into the afternoon, we should be all in the clear regardless. As this band of heavy lake effect snow comes on shore again tonight, conditions will very rapidly deteriorate, especially the closer you are to the lake. The HERS visibility forecast here shows visibilities under a half to a quarter of a mile, even close to a tenth or a mile or less in the middle of this intense band. Here we pause at midnight, and you can see how much of Cook and Lake counties up into southern Wisconsin is forecasted to be at a half mile or less visibility, with many places less than a quarter mile. This is very heavy snow that will accumulate rapidly and make travel dangerous to near impossible at times. With 2 to 4 inch per hour rates, snow removal crews will not be able to keep up with this. So if you work near the city or live near the city or lake tomorrow, you may want to consider taking the day off. And then, as we head into the near daybreak hours into the mid-morning, this band will become more focused, but still just as intense, over a smaller area as it finally begins to push southeastward towards Indiana. This is our current forecast for travel impacts through the morning rush hour. Lakeside areas, including the city of Chicago, will see significant to locally impossible travel conditions, mainly between the 2 to 7 a.m. period. Exactly where that focused band of heavy, intense lake effect snowfall rates set up will be the difference between a quick-hitting band of heavy snow that drops a few to several inches, or near impossible travel due to the 2 to 4 inch per hour rates. If newer high-resolution model guidance is correct, this pink area may need to be extended up towards the Wisconsin border a bit more. This is our current snowfall accumulation forecast map, which is subject to change some more before the snow begins this evening. For now, we're expecting heaviest totals in the 6 to 12 inch range, with the potential for locally higher amounts if the band isn't too progressive. Also of note is how far inland this lake effect snow will make it. Accumulation is even expected all the way down into central Illinois by Champaign, where even a few inches could accumulate. As you head west of I-355 back into northern Illinois, conditions will very rapidly improve, and the far western suburbs may hardly see a flake, let alone any accumulation. This will be a very localized event, with road conditions and visibility varying greatly over a very short distance as you head closer to the lake. Our ISC winter weather headlines follow that map, with a lake effect snow warning in effect for Cook, eastern Will, and central Will, and eastern Kankakee counties through 2 p.m. Monday. In surrounding counties, a lake effect snow advisory is in effect through 1 p.m., with Lake County, Illinois, and far northern Illinois possibly needing an upgrade to a lake effect snow warning this evening if trends hold. Another element to all of this will be the thundersnow potential. With lake water temperatures still in the 50s and air temperatures only in the 20s tonight, a large amount of lake-induced instability will be generated, and this will be more than enough for convection, and lightning is likely, especially in the lake effect snow warned areas. Lightning could even become frequent at times later tonight into Monday morning underneath the main band of heavy snowfall. Thundersnow is an intense and rare phenomena that we don't see too often around here. So again, if you live near Lake Michigan or just downwind, expect the scene to look like this, or maybe much worse by daybreak tomorrow. Take it slow if you do have to drive, and remember lake effect snow is a very tough forecast, and we'll be issuing updates as trends become more apparent this evening. Thanks for watching.